Good day, everybody. This is the Option Professor with you, and today we are going to be focusing on an idea for a small cap growth situation. And we have done a lot of homework and did come up with something that we think is worth your focus. So again, drum roll, please. What did we come up with? Charles River Labs, symbol is CRL. And on your screen, you'll see a 20-year graph on the stock. And for those who are not familiar with Charles River Lab, it's an American pharmaceutical company specializing in a variety of preclinical and clinical laboratory, gene therapy, and cell therapy services for the pharmaceutical, medical device, and biotechnology industries. It also supplies biomedical products and outsourcing services for research and development in the pharmaceutical industry. For example, contract research organization services. And it also has support in the fields of basic research, drug discovery, safety, efficacy, clinical support, and manufacturing. So basically, it is a company that is going to be taking advantage of something that has already just started. If you've noticed, the biotech stocks and the pharma stocks, have not been bad places to be lately. And there does seem to be a potential turn there. Obviously, no matter what the environment for the economy, people will be getting sick and they'll want to feel better. And that's what these guys are all about, trying to help people who are sick either feel better or get better. So the bottom line, we do think there is a good possibility here as well. Just to give you a little bit of an idea here, they are had some pretty good numbers. Their market cap, 11.12 billion, and the company projects 14% growth for the next 5 years. That's exactly, now this is a long-term hold. Again, looking at the graph here, 460 down to 200. Okay, does that look like a company that if you wanted to sell, you've already done? I mean, that's a lot of liquidation to get you down there. So you got to figure a lot of the selling is behind you. Do you think anybody is short that market when it goes from 460 to 200? I would imagine the short interest is rather robust. Now, those are two things that could end up into a buying situation where the offers dry up. The offers meaning the sellers. Why would they dry up? Because again, it's already dropped 260 bucks. Okay, that's a lot of selling. And then the people that are short the market, how do they cover and take their profits? They've got to buy in. So people coming in because there's value down here, sideline cash being employed into the biotech industry, and shorts being covered. That's pretty good possible buying situation. And again, the company is making money. So again, and they are projecting growth. So they have a pretty good situation going here. In fact, the first quarter, their organic growth rate, revenue growth was 9.5% organic revenue growth. So their top line is growing. And again, I think what we were looking at here at 460 for whatever is a valuation problem, right? And we have valuation problems across the board, but that has been corrected to a large degree. The other thing on a technical basis, you are looking at a situation where the low is surrounded by higher lows. You see the low at 200, okay? The higher lows are right there. That's an indication of exhaustion, and that's an indication of a turn. Look at the top. You see the top at 460? It was surrounded by lower highs at 450. That was the sign of exhaustion. And was that a good place to sell? Absolutely. This thing is also very far away from its 12 SMA. And the 12 SMA here, you just put your cursor on this thing like that. And we see the 12 SMA is at 322. And then you've got 304 on the 24. So again, if you wanted to measure, and this is technical analysis, the top to the bottom, a throwback Fibonacci retracement of 38.2 would take you to about 261. If it's going to go a 61.8, it'll take you to 360. So those are a couple of targets if this thing got going where you could see a pretty darn good rally. Again, if we are going down to 3,000 on the S&P and in a heavy recession and it takes out 200, then it's a different game. And then you could be down towards the 150 mark. And that's why hedging against market declines and hedging against upside surprises is a very important PDF report that we have. And so at the end of the broadcast, I'll explain how you can get that. But for gosh sakes, I think that's one of the most important PDF reports for every investor to have, because it's kind of like knowing how to hedge or insure risk. You do it on your home, you do it on your car, you do it on your health, right? Why the heck wouldn't you do it on your stocks? But if you don't know how to do it, you're never going to do it. So that's why the PDF report was put together. And I've been doing it for over 35 years, so I know how it works. Okay. With regards to going further with the CRL, they also have got a rebound in RMS business. And Zach's investment research has kept this in a hold. And also, I looked at some of the largest small cap ETFs, and this stock appears in some of their top 10 holdings. So not only are we saying it might be a good idea, but some very large firms that obviously do significant research on companies have found it warrants a position in their ETF. So I think there could be something here, longer term hold. Again, not an overnight thing, but I think it could be something that could be quite good in the longer run, because again, it's in an industry called healthcare, biotech, pharmaceutical, which is obviously an evolving industry with plenty of customers. We got the baby boomers still in there. And then, I think over 50, 55 group demographic is also getting much bigger. So their healthcare needs are going to be increasing, not decreasing. And ergo, this is the kind of stuff that could benefit from that demographic as well. So again, it's Charles River Labs, CRL. Do your own homework, but we do believe keeping an eye on this and focusing on this as a significant long-term potential in the small cap growth area certainly warrants a look. And again, technically, that 200 number is your line in the sand. Getting above 253, which is your 36 SMA, and then the other lines as well would be good as well. So there you go. You got your technicals right there. And again, now I'd like to just segue into what we can do for you here at the Option Professor. You see this analysis I'm doing? I also do it with a 5-year graph, a 1-year graph, and a 1-month graph to get a full picture of every stock. When we have a one-on-one session, I will speak to you and we can go through any stock, any market, anything you'd like, and do an analysis on it to see where the heck they are and where they might be going. Again, relative strength is another big factor for us. That's why this relative strength holding 40 was important. And now, obviously, we'd like to see it rise. So go to optionprofessor.com and get 2 things. One, the PDF report on hedging, upside surprises, downside risk, replacement trades, and also find out about the one-on-one session for 45 minutes. So I personally can go on here and help you understand options, but also see about the trends. Okay. So that's optionprofessor.com. It'll show the background of myself as well as other information. And our email is optionprofessor@gmail.com. So you can shoot us an email if you'd like with your contact information, email and phone. And then we'll get this details out to you and try to help you become a better investor, which is basically what we're trying to do. So that's optionprofessor.com. Okay, guys, that's it. It's Charles River Labs. It's CRL. And now you see the numbers. So do it as you wish. And again, good luck and good trading. This is the Option Professor, and we do look forward to hearing from you. I think you're going to like the way it works. Give us a ring.